Once upon a time, there lived an extremely wealthy individual in Benares, a city in northern India. When his father passed away, he inherited even more riches. He contemplated, why should I hoard this wealth solely for myself? Let me share these riches with others. Consequently, he constructed dining halls at the 4 entrances of the city, north, east, south, and west. In these halls, he provided food freely to anyone who desired it, gaining a reputation for his benevolence. It also became known that he and his followers adhered to the 5 principles of moral conduct. During that era, a serene sage meditated in the nearby woods. He was known as the Silent Buddha, a title earned due to his enlightenment. Enlightenment meant that he no longer perceived himself as distinct from all living beings, but rather as an integral part of the web of life. This allowed him to truly experience life as it is in each moment, fostering compassion and empathy for the suffering of all creatures. Unfortunately, the time was marked by sorrow and misunderstanding, a period when few could comprehend the truth and live in harmony with reality. The Silent Buddha chose silence because he knew the world was not yet ready for his teachings. One day, in a deep meditative state, he remained motionless for 7 days and nights, without food or water, reaching the edge of starvation. At the usual time, he went to collect alms at the mansion of a wealthy man from Benares. The wealthy man, about to have lunch, saw the Silent Buddha approaching with his alms bowl and rose from his seat to show respect. Meanwhile, Mara, the god of death, observed the situation. Mara, consumed by the desire for power, derived his authority from the fear of death. However, the Silent Buddha, free from the fear of death, posed no threat to Mara's power. So, Mara attempted to destroy him. As the servant prepared to place food in the Silent Buddha's alms bowl, Mara conjured a pit of burning coals, resembling the entrance to a hellish realm. The servant, terrified, fled back to the wealthy man. The wealthy man questioned the servant's return without giving alms food, and the servant explained the fiery pit. The wealthy man thought the servant might be hallucinating and sent another servant, who also encountered the same fiery pit and returned in terror. Several servants were sent, but each met the same fate. Finally, the wealthy man realized that Mara was trying to obstruct his virtuous act of giving alms to the Silent Buddha. With unwavering confidence, he personally carried the alms food to the Silent Buddha and witnessed the flames. Addressing Mara, the wealthy man declared, "O Mara, you cannot extinguish the life of the Silent Buddha, nor can you prevent my virtuous act. Let us see whose determination prevails." With those words, he stepped into the fiery pit, confident that the Silent Buddha would be protected. As he entered the burning pit, he felt himself lifted by a beautiful lotus blossom, cool and radiant. The pollen from this miraculous flower transformed him, covering him in a golden glow. Standing within the lotus, he presented the alms food to the Silent Buddha. Mara, the god of death, was defeated, and the Silent Buddha blessed the generous man. In appreciation of this remarkable gift, the Silent Buddha raised his hand in a gesture of blessing. The wealthy man bowed in reverence, joining his hands above his head. The Silent Buddha then departed from Benares and journeyed to the Himalayan forests. The radiant lotus disappeared as he continued to teach his followers. He emphasized that the practice of the 5 moral principles is essential to purify the mind and that giving alms with a pure heart bestows great merit. With the conclusion of his teaching, the fiery pit and the lotus vanished. In your own life, do not fear performing good deeds, for such actions not only benefit others but also contribute to your enlightenment. Be fearless, my friend, and act with strength and courage when engaging in benevolent actions.
Want to live with more wisdom and purpose? Discover the secrets of Buddhist monks in the ebook The Wealth Through the Eyes of Buddhist Monks. Click on the pinned comment and start your journey of transformation.